Okay, Cancerians, welcome to your general love read. So this is intentionally set for pulling energy from October 12th through the 18th. However, time is fluid. So whenever it comes to you and it resonates, that is when it was meant for you. I do believe if you were called to this, there is some sort of message for you. If you're not ready for that message, you may just shut it out, and that is fine. Okay, my thought process and my personality is not for everyone, so I do not take it personally whatsoever. In fact, when the haters come, and they do come, I'm like, why, thank you. Tip my hat. See you later. Much love. Okay. If you do enjoy the reading, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay, it's a beautiful gift back to me for my time and effort and for spirit, okay? And to help resonate the messages out into the universe, okay? Down below in the description box, I do have all of the links that you may need. Everything from donations to personal readings to the Patreon programs, all of that is down below. My IG username, which is of course at MindsetUnicorn. All of that, decks, everything is down below, okay? So at the beginning of the reading, I am starting out by pulling a card for the collective so that if you decide to take that hard left after hearing that, you still got the message from Spirit, okay? And I feel like that's important, okay? It's important to always have that guidance. And that comes from the Oracle deck that I created for myself and my clients several years ago, okay? Even though I updated and added more cards like maybe 3 months ago. I also have my tarot deck that I've completed coming probably next week. I'm really excited about that. I geared it towards the idea of the twin flame, okay, union. So I'll be excited to share that with you guys. All right, for the collective, yellow chakra, of course, solar plexus. Why not? Let me read you the beautiful channeled message here. Take hold of your power. Dig into your core self. Your gift is to sense your personal power, being confident, responsible, and connected to all that can be. Okay, so this is about being in your power and not being a power player, okay? I do feel like oftentimes when we have that out of balance solar plexus energy, that we do become power players. Like you're trying to one-up everyone, and you're turning your things into their things, okay? Like your mother wounds become their mother wounds. Your insecurities are about their insecurities, okay? And in truth, it is us trying to eliminate the need to actually do the work and to look at our own shadow self and see where we've been wounded and where we are disconnected from our higher self. Because most readers, I think, and most people that believe in chakra centers and all of that will tell you that they believe that the heart center is like where you're connected into everything. And yes, I feel like the heart center is the space where you connect like with your mirror soul, where you connect with soulmates. When I do a personal reading, especially with a just me one-on-one intuitive reading with someone, I will actually feel the energy coming through my crown chakra, okay, and out, or through my third eye, kind of a combination sometimes, but out my heart chakra directly to that person. Like the universe is moving the energy through me to this person as a channel, because perhaps they have been blocked off to it, but they're connecting with me, which means they're open to me, which means I can push that energy and those downloads to them. I do feel like our solar plexus, what I've been guided to, and it's my belief, so it doesn't have to be yours, is that that is where we are connected to our higher self. Okay, so that's why there's so much that I put into like the idea of working in that powerhouse of you, because your higher self truly is your higher power. Now, for the intention of the reading, it's guiding you to move forward in a more playful energy. Again, we've got a lot of that. That whole upper body is almost completely, okay, that powerhouse energy being kind of held together by the green straps of the heart chakra, and then very passionate energy, okay, throughout the movements forward. And it could be that everything seems so serious, okay? You are passionate. You are making actions. And so you're very serious about the things that you have done and the reaction that you think you need to get. However, Spirit is saying, don't move into it with all this hoo-ha, powerhouse, like imbalance. Have the fun. Move into it in the joy, okay? Because you'll get so much more out of it in that energy than you will otherwise, okay? Overall energy is the Star. You are in the emotions right now, Cancer. You are in the emotions of having a recognition about what your wish is and kind of being in it and yet trying not to be in it, okay? Very much the crab shell, okay? I'm in the water and I'm trying not to let any of the water really get to me, but of course I'm in it, right? Because if you look, this this crow has like one, you know, like they're trying to keep their feet out of the water. Like, I don't want to step in this. Like, I don't want to move forward in an emotional energy. But sometimes moving forward with heart transforms everything in a very different way. And if you do like a little bit of heart and then you go back into power, not showing my heart, I'm a crab, I'm all crusty, right? If you go into that energy, like almost immediately after, it really does kind of downplay whatever loving gift you have just given to the world. Because I'm sorry to say, but as human beings, okay, we are very much about remembering like what just happened mostly in the last 10 seconds, right? Like what just happened? And then we focus. That's where we get into the trouble here with the soulmates and the mirror souls, okay, is that we are like, you messaged me. Well, what did that mean? When do you message me again? And then you don't hear from them for like 10 minutes. Oh, like you're done with me. I haven't heard from you for 10 minutes. It's over. You're a ghost. Okay. We kind of live in that sort of egocentric, like middle world sort of layer here, okay, of the 3D that we've created. And we create from the last few seconds. We are creating, always creating from the last few seconds, right? Now, when you're playful and you're in the emotions of things, what you create is very different than when you are taking everything literal from the logic side of your brain, okay? Now, I do feel like in the past here, you could have felt like there was a huge separation between you and this person and that things were ending. Like you could have had a lot of heartbreak, and it could have been hard for you to imagine anything moving forward. Currently, okay, I feel like what came out is this is you and them. Like we've got the one that's thinking about the new beginning, thinking about where things are going, and the other one that's finally taking off their mask and being like, I'm trying to stand in my solid truth, okay? And you can take it as it resonates, which one is which. We'll see if anything comes out in the clarification. Future energy, okay, wounded. Walking, you know, through this sort of, I'm getting it kind of as a Mars, like sort of a warrior energy, like wounded warrior, okay, where you've kind of gone into battle and you're walking away with a little bit of a scarring, okay? So for those that are regular watchers, I am using different decks this week, but I'm using different decks, 2 decks for the clarification for the general main read, and 2 other decks in my extended for the clarification, okay? Because that is what Spirit has chosen for this week. All right, so let's take a closer look at this. Yeah, there's a sense of, okay, you've walked all the way up this hill and you've done all this battle and now you're wounded. And, you know, just ahead on the path, you've gotten up to the top of the hill, and if you just go a little bit further on the path, there's the celebration, there's the joy, there's the love. But it's like, okay, logically, you can't see that that could be ahead. You can't see it's around the corner, past the hut, down the road, and logic brain can't see it. Emotional brain, okay, might be like, ooh, scary cloud coming forward. Okay, let's move on that energy and keep going. In fact, in my my journey yesterday, I kind of rolled over in this grass and looked up at the dark clouds coming, and I was just like, just let the storm come. Okay, I'm here, just let the storm come. But you're not doing that. You're not even rolling over to just let the rains come in and you know, cleanse your emotions, allowing this release. No, you're just in the energy of the war, the wounds. Okay. Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay. With the Emperor. Like, there could be this feeling, okay, that this is come to an end. And that's why you can't envision, you can't imagine that there is a 4 of Wands around the corner here. Because if you're holding on to the ending and the betrayal, and for some of you, perhaps, you know, there could have been actual betrayal, but still you're just holding on to it rather than seeing, like, they're showing me, okay, that fire. All right, there's a fire there and it's burning, and, you know, it's just sitting there alone. So let's look at the past here. Okay, yeah, there was, like I said, I saw heartbreak in the 4 of Swords, and there it is, 3 of Swords in your past, okay? And it was definitely, I feel like it was seen and yet unseen, okay? Because the tree looks like it has eyes, and perhaps you know this person enough to recognize what you are seeing and feeling. And you were seeing the signs, okay? You were seeing the signs of something new, okay? With this Princess of Cups, and you were battered, okay? And then again, there's that fire again off in the distance. Like, there could be an emotional disconnect, okay? A passionate disconnection between you and this person that you desire. And it could be, okay, everything that's keeping this from really taking off is not putting the heart into it, not putting the emotions into it. Very interesting. Okay, so High Priest, okay, the Hierophant, current energy with, okay, this Temperance, okay, sort of energy in reverse. I feel like there's almost this sense of just trying to lay low and be cool about everything, okay? Not going completely into battle this time. Maybe I'll just be cool about things this time, okay? I'll just be cool and I'll just see where everything goes. But the other two cards that came out, first we have Prince of Swords, okay, which crossed the Queen of Swords in reverse. So perhaps, okay, the disconnect is this energy, okay, coming forward and slicing through the truth, okay, between this relationship. And what is wanted here with the star, what's crossing it, okay, is the rebirth of the Empress. All right, the Emperor wants the Empress back. Okay, the nurturing back. Like perhaps there was kind of a mothering quality within this relationship. Doesn't matter which gender it is, where you're missing that. You're missing that mothering, that person taking extra care, extra special care of you. Okay? And that could be a little bit of codependency that was within this relationship. And again, roles can be reversed. And I'm just listening to Spirit, so take it up with Spirit, not with me. Okay, future energy here, Wounded Warrior. Okay? If you just sit in the logic of this, okay, Cancer, you become this King of Wands. Okay, King of Wands, Wounded Warrior, not really moving on anything, not really moving away from anything. And you have the Prince of Pentacles here, okay, coming in a little bit shielded to holding their sword here, though, they're ready to fight if they have to. And the Princess of Pentacles, okay, taking that new beginning. All right. So if there is a third party in this, there's the energy of you not taking and putting your emotions into it, and someone else coming along to swoop your what you desire away. And this doesn't have to be love, okay? This could highly be that it's a coveted job. Whatever resonates for you. Obviously, this is a love reading, so to me, it feels like this is your person being taken from you, okay? So tell me about this energy here, okay? Right here. Six of Wands. Okay, this Four of Wands here, this celebratory energy, this love, this connection, it's yours for the taking. It's your victory. You use those horns to move anything out of your way, and it's yours, okay? King of Pentacles here, courage, commitment, okay? You can be the king rather than allowing the prince to come in. all right? It's about being in that confidence, coming forth to this person. And with the Chariot, not being lackadaisy, okay, about this, which I don't know where that came from, and not fearing that this entanglement is going to hurt you, okay? Because if you look at this Chariot, we've got this rhinoceros, okay, on this sort of like long branch, okay, looking out at all the like thorny vines, definitely with the determination, and yet not actually getting in it, okay? And you're being guided here, especially the entanglement is the emotions. You're being guided that if this is what you want to win it, you've got to get in it, okay? Okay, so I want to know more about the prince, okay? Because I've got two princes here. Yeah, the Lovers, okay? So if that's what you were thinking, then that's correct, okay? Knight of Wands, taking the slow action forward, okay? Definitely actionable, taking the slow action forward towards this. 10 of Cups, okay? Offering up the, they're saying, you know why the pelican can, because the pelican, something, you know, about being full. It's funnier in my head than in my saying. But anyway, you know, this person is saying, you know, they're offering the emotional, okay, connection that is lacking and in tenfold, okay? And so that's where you are losing your battle, all right? Tell me, okay, in the past more about the Three of Swords. Okay, so 10 of Wands in reverse, like, again, almost like you were refusing to put your heart into it, refusing to put the action into it. And this was your person, 2 of Cups, okay? This is your soulmate. This is your partridge in a pear tree is what they're saying here, okay? 7 of Pentacles. You were busy, okay? Busy harvesting everything else but what needed to happen. And so the crossing energies up here that we get, okay, on the overall energy, all right, is that this magician, okay, was coming forward with willpower, with creation. King of Wands, okay, taking the action where you were not. Okay, so let's look at the High Priest. Seven of Swords, okay, there is a desire to try to be persuasive, to try to change your spots, okay, to try to change this lackadaisy sort of an energy. I feel like that's because you've had this understanding that you've been working towards something and getting nowhere with the Logic card, and an understanding with the Tower that you're going to have to be the one to change here, okay? If you want this, and it's got to be a change that's lasting, okay? Again, like I said with the beginning of the reading, I feel like here, if I didn't, it was in my head. You can't kind of go partway in and then pull yourself completely out, because again, with that perception is that then your perception is that you're out, okay, rather than continuing to be in it. Okay, future energy here for the Wounded Warrior, King of Wands, okay? Queen of Pentacles, all right, with the Ace of Swords. I do feel like there could be this person, okay, kind of turning on you with this, you know what was required. Because this is kind of the Queen on here, which is supposed to be comfort and prosperity. That is an angry face. I don't care what anyone says. That is an angry face, okay? And, all right, this Ace of Swords, kind of smug, okay? Eight of Wands, they're not coming after you with that energy just to be rude either. It's an energy to get results. They want you to communicate and to show them something, anything to move this forward. Because again, this is a prince and princess here on the very end, okay? So it's nowhere near as powerful as a king and queen or an emperor and empress, okay? Okay, and on the prince here, we've got, okay, the Empress in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Ace of Swords in the upright, okay? This could be something that this person is just trying to manifest as a escape hatch, okay? It may not even be what they truly want and desire. What they maybe want and desire is an actual rebirth of what is here, but what they want and desire in the moment is to be seen, heard, and loved, okay? So take that as it resonates, okay? So from the universe, okay, if you just go with the flow, all right, and do not go after what it is that you want and desire and stand up for it and fight for it, you do not get the new love. You do not get the new beginning here, and the new beginning goes to the victor, okay? They're saying to me, to the victor goes the spoils, okay? Rainmaker, okay, get into those emotions. Transform yourself within those emotions. Dance in it, okay? That gets you beyond the conflict and into the real, true energy at the heart of the situation. And look at the energies there. You need to get into those emotions to be, okay, that playful energy. Look, that's exactly what you need more than anything else. That is what you are being called to, which is very hard for Cancer. Very, very hard. But again, okay, that is what's being called here. And let me see something here really quickly. I just happen to have my emotions. This is another one of my oracle decks. It's emotions, what lies beneath. Okay, I use that in my love, sex, and emotion readings. Okay, the emotion that you are resonating with here is shame, okay? The underlying connection here to the shame is that you have, okay, regret here and guilt about having it gotten to this situation by not being connected. But shame is a powerful control energy, okay? Shame gets brought up where our inner child has been wounded and we have not done all of the shadow work. Shame is what shuts off the emotions and puts us into a very logic-bound, egocentric energy. So, you know, I'm asking you to deal with this, okay? The opposite of shame is vulnerability. And in order to be vulnerable, you have to crack the shell and you have to open up your emotions. Okay? So I truly hope that that helps you. I'm going to move into that extended and look at the other side of this a little more closely. And the link for that is in the description box. And I hope to see you there. All right? Bye.